Hello there! Welcome back to another episode of Rule the Waves 2. I'm Kotori87. We're playing as Great Britain in the years 1925. Last episode we scored a crushing victory against the Americans in the Caribbean, where we destroyed a large number of battle cruisers and sank a number of battleships as well. Let's take a look at how things are doing so far. Alrighty, so Great Britain has 18 dreadnoughts to the American 14. And we have 7 battle cruisers to the American 9. Wait a second. Didn't we sink a lot of our ships? Let's see. Yeah, there they are. That's 4 brand new Ticonderoga class battle cruisers rusting on the bottom now. And there's the other 4 we got. Ranger class, older battle cruisers. Those were already pretty rusty, so not too big of a loss there. And there's 4 dreadnought battleships, also sunk. So yeah, we've definitely done a lot of damage, but America is not out of the fight yet. They still have a significant force of capital ships, and I don't think they're going to go down easy. Most of our ships have gained experience now, but we've got a lot of repairs to do after that fight. Most ships should be back up shortly, but it'll be a little bit before we're really ready to take on another fight of that caliber. I'm going to put this Invincible back on trade protection so he doesn't end up getting wrapped up in some horrible fight that he's outclassed in. And let's review. Let's see. We've got 1 Comus in active fleet. Let's put that back on foreign station. And this one on foreign station. Anyone else? We've got some Intrepids to foreign station, and that's about it. Okay. So, foreign station's looking good. Lots of destroyers undergoing repairs. Oh man, look at the crew experience on these things. The Gurkhas have been through a lot of fighting, and it shows. That is a lot of elite ships. So hopefully we'll be able to put that to good use in our next few fights. Alright, construction continues. We've got 1 more Lance class destroyer, should be out next turn. And a few more turns we'll be able to bring them overseas as well. But our major project now is the Pandora class cruisers and 2 Indivisible class battle cruisers. So that'll be padding the ranks of our capital ships quite nicely and starting to get some modern cruiser forces out there. We also have a few submarines, because submarines are always fun. And that's about it. Let's do a quick review of where all the ships are. So America still has a large number of dreadnoughts in the Caribbean. And it looks like we have the Americans blockaded on the East Coast. I don't think they're going to stand for that, so I expect a significant retreat back to the East Coast. But we'll see. For now, we'll move right along. Next turn. Alrighty. Medium-sized battle in support of land combat. I obviously want to win this land combat, so I will always accept a fight in support of land combat. U.S. Navy declines, so that's victory points. We're intercepting an American raider running the blockade. I'm still hoping for a fight, so I'm going to auto-resolve that. Haha, we sank them. Good job. Mars has condenser trouble. That is unfortunate. Our destroyer Loyal commissioned to the Navy. Good. And we've gotten a hold of blueprints for the destroyer USS Stewart. Ooh, this is quite the ship. So, Henley class, 33 knots, 1,500 tons, roughly comparable to what we're rocking. 3 4-inch guns, 1, 2, 3. So they have a slightly heavier torpedo armament, slightly lighter gun armament. Ooh, here we go. Improved power training and elevation eliminates the rate of fire penalty for guns below 8 inches and turrets. Good. So we'll have to refit that. And oh, bigger destroyers too, up to 2,000 ton displacement. I'm not going to be able to take advantage of that right now, but ooh, Avro Company developed a torpedo bomber's private venture. Let's see. What do we have here? Alrighty. 1925. Limited speed. Limited range. Slightly tougher, but overall, ugh. Oh, the Westland Walrus has average reliability. That is fantastic. Yeah, this swordfish thing, just doesn't have the specs compared to the Walrus. So we're going to stick with the Walrus. Heavy fighting in Guantanamo Bay. Enemy fortifications are holding up our advance. I thought I destroyed those fortifications. One of them I knocked out twice. Cruiser Aeolus sunk by a mine on the east coast. Raider Springfield has been interned. And we have lots of action on the west coast, east coast, and Caribbean. Wow. America's getting desperate. Alright. Let's see what other stuff we got going on. I know we had ships heading to Southeast Asia. Okay, America no longer has battle cruisers in Southeast Asia. Let's see where they are. Central Pacific. Alright, well then, let's try sending some of those ships to the Central Pacific and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Alright, so we've got the 2 inconsiderable classes. Let's go move those overseas. There we go, Central Pacific. We'll say hello over there for one turn. Hopefully we can intercept that battle cruiser. And if not, oh well. Let's see, how's our other ships doing? We've got... You're going on trade protection. We've got all of them in the Caribbean. I don't want them all in the Caribbean. We're going to move you up to the East Coast. And they're still blockaded. Interesting. I would have thought they would have retreated by now. They must be serious about trying to hold on to that position. Enough that they're putting up a fight. Alright, well, most of our ships are back on active fleet now. So, most of the battle fleet has recovered, and one more town for the few remainders. Alright, moving right along, let's see what we get. Another battle in support of land combat. I will, of course, accept. Alright, priority for land-based air in this battle. Let's attack enemy ships in general. Ooh, night fight. Oh boy. Local time almost midnight. I'm not a big fan of that. And our carrier is out as well. Not a fan. Well, we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into. Let's review the order of battle. Okay, carrier division looks to be, I guess, supporting the battle cruisers? Yeah, supporting the battle cruisers. Well, at least that's good. Won't be sending out those ships on a random recon. Let's see, and these are the Impassable class with 4 aircraft, as well as the Gowrie, so we've got additional recon there. Let's take a moment to set up our recon. Cap is going to be light because I don't really worry about that. We'll drop down the search distance. And let's expand our search radius because who knows where we're going to be when we actually get there. There we go. We'll just do a full 360 search because we've got the planes for it. Might as well. Alright. Let's see what we can find. Oh, already spotting stuff. Oh boy. Alright, let's accelerate to attack speed. And I'm also already going to order flotilla attack, so we can hopefully get some of our destroyers in the action. Alright, they're heading south. Battle cruisers break off. I do not want to get torpedoed, please. Alright, we'll just cruise at 20 knots. We'll keep speed at fast. Hopefully that means our destroyers can reform. We'll see. How much time do we have until sunrise? 5 hours. Ugh. I hate these night fights. Looks like the enemy fled north. Oh, we'll just patrol around until we get either dawn or something. Drop back down to cruising speed so we can reform. Oh no! Oh shit. That's bad. Break off, break off. Okay, looks like the Gurkha herself has disengaged. She's probably heading home, which is the intelligent thing to do. Color me surprised that they're actually doing the smart thing. Man, these American mines are just taking a toll. Every single battle. Alright, let's stop to launch float planes. And immediately weather limits air operations. Outstanding. Well, there goes the scouts. In all directions. Alright, do we want to pick up survivors? Yeah, we'll do that. Yes, please launch more float planes. I would very much appreciate knowing where the enemy is. Otherwise, I'm just wandering around blindly. Let's actually take a look close to Guantanamo Bay. See if we can attack those. Ooh, here we go. Contact sighted. Time to ready strikes. So I'm going to ready the group of 14 for a naval strike. And the group of 7 we're going to send on a ground strike. We'll go with heavy bomb load. We'll see if we can actually bomb either the airfield or the shore batteries or something. Try and knock some of that stuff out. Oh, that's the coastal battery. Yep, let's launch some float planes. Well, if the enemy isn't going to come out and play, then we're just going to go right up to Guantanamo Bay and bomb their coastal battery into submission. Why are my destroyers laying smoke? That's not a good plan. At least they're not in the way, but they're not accomplishing anything useful. Okay, naval strike is ready. If we can find something to strike at, I'll send them on out. But I'm not really seeing anything. How long until the land strike is ready? Oh, it went and scattered the entire wing. Damn it, Maxton. I need those planes. Okay, so there is a ship out there. Might as well launch the strike. Do something useful. We'll send the strike over this way. Launch strike. What? What do you mean this will land at dusk? Let's double check that. Range 27 nautical miles. Time at target. Time of day is 8:54. Yeah, they definitely won't be landing at dusk. That's baloney. Launch strike. Yeah, look at that. It's the middle of the day. They got all the day to do their job. Oh, come on. Let's keep that barrage up. So there is an enemy destroyer out there. A Winslow class. What does that have? It's an old boat. Alright, well, we'll pick up the game pace a little bit. Turn these battle... Oh, here we go. Some sort of ship over here. My bet is cargo ship. And an unknown ship in harbor. That might be that force we sighted. Oh! Ineluctable strikes of mine. Wonderful. Reduce speed. You can go bombard the shore battery. And we'll keep the impassable over here to see what we can find in Guantanamo Bay. Oh, we have a spotting report. One destroyer southwest. I'll suspect that it's that destroyer over here. And there's a 9-inch coastal battery too. Oh, come on. How many times do I have to kill you before you go away? Alright, let's see. Do we have any sort of planes? Okay, we've got a What? Okay, I'm very confused. I thought I launched that strike. Westland Wallace. Torpedo bomber, naval strike. 14 are ready. Targeting this general location. Priority target any. Launch strike. There they go. Let's see, how's that 7-inch coastal battery doing? I guess it's knocked out. Okay, we've got unidentified ships hanging out in the harbor. Hopefully we'll be able to get an airstrike in there. Those are destroyers that immediately turn around and run. Granted, that's a sensible choice. I would turn around and run if I saw those two. Alrighty, Westland Wallace is approaching enemy ships. Let's see what kind of damage they do. Alright, first batch going in. No hits. Second batch going in. No hits. Third batch, no hits. Fourth batch, no hits. Well, I guess that's it. Let's see, where are the rest of my walruses? So we got 18 back at Airbase Kingston, because that's outside of range, I believe. "12 torpedo bombers on the Maxton unready. I am so confused. Why am I not seeing them? Are they 2 turns out from being ready? They should be getting ready. They're supposed to have been getting ready for a while now. I'm so confused. This interface is not working correctly, and it appears to be bugged. At least my main guns are able to do damage. Oh great, now I get to burn up all of our ammunition on shore batteries instead of blowing up the American battleships. What are you doing, Maxton? Okay, looks like that shore battery is out. Do we have a strike now? Nope. Swap those over to ground strike. Well, might as well ready up. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to bombard that shore batter, that unidentified land feature airbase thing. Or maybe hit that destroyer. Alright, we'll reduce speed here. And of course they refuse to target. There we go. All ships target and open fire. Come on, knock that thing down. How's our strike going? Okay, ground strike is ready. Double checking location. Set. Range set. Launch strike. Double check. Okay, still got air bases launching stuff. Don't care about that. And we've got that mysterious 10 torpedo bombers that are bugged out. Can't see them. They're still locked on -2 time remaining. What on earth is going on there? Alright, keep going. There's that destroyer coming again. And the end. Pop that last destroyer. Game over. So they did have 2 battlecruisers out. They retreated them. And because of that, I took medium damage, and America won. That's stupid. If I drive the enemy from the sea, they completely give up the fight. Why should I be the one considered losing? And the annoying part is that that was a battle in support of land combat, and even though I destroyed their land targets, they get the credit for the win. So that's going to slow down the invasion. Alright. No significant action here. Still got America blockaded, so that's good. Okay. No action out west. So let's turn these fellows back around. Where is the American battlecruiser? Well, they retreated from Central Pacific. So let's head back out to Southeast Asia. Take these two and bring them back out. Actually, you know what I should do? I should move these fellows to the Caribbean and take the other two battle cruisers. And these two fellows, we're going to active fleet those, and we're going to move those over to Southeast Asia. That should do the trick, and that way we get more of the modern capital ships with the heavy guns going. Alright, that looks good. How's our destroyers working up? Lots of obsolete cruisers. That's unfortunate, but we'll take care of that after the war. Alright, how's the Lance class coming? They're still working up. Almost ready. Alright, on we go. Convoy attack. Battle in support of land combat. Excellent. Large battle. Enemies USA. Alright, here's hoping for a nice early morning fight. I accept. Alright, priority for land-based air in this objective. We're going to attack enemy ships near the objective. Alright, here we go. And time is early in the morning, and we are already in combat. Looks like we've spawned with the enemy splitting things up for us. Man, these forces are scattered. Alright, looks like we have the convoy surrounded, so that's good. The Maxton is all manner of out of position. Alright. So all of these, naval strike, torpedoes, start readying. We do not have a target yet. Let's take a quick look. Do we have carrier force? No search. The carrier force is not going to search for enemies. Alright, let's take a look at these guys. Scout force is going to be launching a recon force. They're searching down that way? Okay. What about my other group? What about the battle force? And they're searching to the north. That's strange. Alright, let's shift this stuff around. Okay, that's a decent arc. How many ships do we have to launch recon from? We got the Royal Sovereign and the Iron Duke. That's a total of 10 aircraft. That's a decent search pattern. So we can widen that to the right a little bit. Not that. This way. Here we go. A little bit wider of a search to the right. And let's see about these guys. Who all do we have here? We have the Rodney, that's 5. Collingwood, that's another 5. And the Revenge, which is only 22 knots. Well, that's going to be a little bit awkward. But that's another 10 ships, so we can do another nice wide search pattern there. So we're going to take that, and we're going to spread that further to the right. In fact, I'm going to bring that to the right too. That way we get a proper mirror match of overlapping search patterns. Okay, search patterns are set. And I got a random light cruiser out this way, and that's not going to help very much. And my bet is the convoy is somewhere between our two capital ship forces, so a relatively poor spawn overall. Alright, well the Maxton needs to accelerate and start heading west, so when she does have to launch planes, she's out of the way. Alright, and we will call general quarters there. Looks good to me. We've already got enemies in sight, so I think it's time to start accelerating these guys to our squad or to a fleet speed 21 knots. Okay, those guys are 22, 21, 21. Yeah, no, we're just going to go 20 knots. All right, let's see what we find. Do we want to stop and launch floodplanes? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh my goodness! Got 2 battleships well within sight, and they look like they're already stopped. Alright, order the flotilla attack. Let's head north and get our broadside guns to bear. Oh, we started off at no speed. That's weird. That is all manner of chaos going on here. Alright, and we've got... Okay, torpedoes are out, and we've got more enemy ships to the north. Well, it's a good thing we're already readying the attacks. It's time for these guys to run south and join the main fleet. We've got a sandwich, I think. I'm hoping those are battle cruisers. But we've got to bludgeon these 2 battleships into submission quickly, and then shift our attention north. Oh, and we have battle cruisers in here as well. Battle cruisers in the main fleet, and battleships in the battlecruiser scouting force. Brilliant. Whoever organized this sortie should be shot. Well, that Vermont isn't getting away, but I think the Georgia will. Let's see, do I have any other ships in here? No, it's just the 1 battlecruiser. Okay, well, I'm going to take direct control of you, Squad Max. Impassable, your mission is to run down the Georgia. I think it's time for the rest of the fleet to start forming up to face off against the main American dreadnought force. I suspect that Vermont is already in trouble. Hopefully we got some damage on the Georgia as well. Let's take a quick look over that. Vermont hits, mostly Vermont hits, lots of Vermont hits. Plenty of hits on the Vermont. Turret knocked out on one of our battleships. More hits on the Vermont. There's 1 16-inch hit on the Georgia. There's a second 16-inch hit on the Georgia. And that's it. Okay, so we're going to have to run down the Georgia with the battlecruiser Impassable. And the rest of these ships will form up and face off against the American fleet to the north. So we're going to form a line and we're going to wander our way north, and looks like straight towards the convoy. You know what? I think I'm going to bring everyone towards the convoy. Let's start bringing the Maxim down south as well. How's that strike coming? Oh, they're ready. Alright, strike target. I think the fight is going to be taking place mostly right around here. Range 28 nautical miles. Looks good to me. Let's send them off. Alright. First group, launch. So those are ready to flying. Second group, launch. Alright, it's time to do some damage. We will say farewell to the American fleet. Okay, Impassable definitely has the ability. Now we just need to select and order the target. Select target Georgia class, run them down. Ooh, battlecruisers, Bonhomme Richards. These are some nice ships. 35,000 tons, nice small ships, relatively speaking, so they're not too expensive. 28 knots, pretty fast. 10 16-inch guns, so they are well armed. A little bit light on the belt, so that's probably going to hurt. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. But all things considered, these are very nice modern battle cruisers. I'm glad to be knocking those out now. And at a relatively long range. Alright, let's withdraw that flotilla attack so we can reform and save our torpedoes for the rest of the fleet. And I think we've got enough hits on the Vermont class. We don't need any more real shots into her. Yeah, that's good enough. Good job, guys. No more. Alright, looks like we're starting to take a few hits in return. Let's see, what's our hit chance? Okay, basic hit chance 3, nice long range, I like it. Target is turning, 4 ships firing. Okay, we're concentrating fire, so that's not good. Under fire, yeah, that makes sense. Sea state, that's not so good. Okay, so that's hurting us. What about this group? Also targeting the Bonhomme Richards. Let's see if we can spread that out a little bit. Target that northern group. Nope, not that. There we go. Those guys. Shift your fire north. Okay, things are going fairly well there. We've got gunfire has been engaged. How are these guys doing? They're starting to target the battleships. Good. How's our strikes coming? Maxton is 1 turn out and 6 turns out. Good. Let's get those planes in the fight. That's another torpedo into the Vermont. I'm no longer worried about it at all. Never really was in the first place. Let's try and keep the range open for now. Let's see, what does the Georgia have? She's got 13-inch guns? Okay, we're going to try and turn away a little bit, maintain the range open, so that she can't really hurt us with our heavier armor. Okay, looks like target has been pretty well selected. How are these guys do? Oh, come on. What are you guys doing? Looks good. Okay, one of the Bonhomme Richards has broken off. Or the Bonhomme Richards has broken off, and then we still have our Randolph out there. Then we've got 2 more. We got a Constellation and an Independence. Let's see. Constellation, it's an older ship. Independence, quite a bit more modern. This is more my style battle cruiser. Trading gun caliber for the armor. A little bit better protected and more well-rounded. Alright, let's see. How are things going over here? We've got plenty of gunfire on these ships. Where's my third? Oh, I only have 2 ships up here. I thought I had more. But I'm not too worried about it. Looks like the first strike is heading out. Let's see if we can charge in on that convoy and turn the fleet back. Alright, do we want to stop to launch float planes? Yeah, we'll do that. Oop, pause. Oop, we're getting too far away. Turn you back around. That's what happens when you look away from the fight for a moment. Where's my carrier at? You need to head back this way. Stay behind the battleships. Please don't get yourself shot up. Alright. Battleships are almost there. I'm seeing good hits on the enemy. Looks good. Okay, we can turn the Royal Sovereigns down south. Bat Div 11 can go south. Bat Div 16 will lead the main fleet to the north. And we will meet and pursue. Alright, we're getting some heavy concentrated fire on these smaller battle cruisers, so we can hopefully knock those out pretty quickly. There we go, we've got their T crossed. Alright, 12 Westland Walrus approaching enemy ships. Will be a few more turns until we get any hits. Okay, first group is going in. Oh, I forgot to select target priorities. Whoops. No hits from the first group. Second group, targeting a battleship. No hits. Third group, targeting enemy destroyer. No hits. Okay, nothing significant from that first group. Second group is going in. Let's reselect our priorities so I don't forget that. Okay, looks like the American fleet is fleeing south. So we'll do a quick turn southwards and away. I'm going to bring the Iron Duke and Royal Sovereign to the south. Alright, Maxton can head to the east. We're continuing our chase. Why are you targeting the Vermont? Hold fire for 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get some more damage on that Georgia. She's moving faster than I would like. And she might actually rejoin the fleet. Come on, Royal Sovereign, please turn. There you go. Alright, do we want to pick up survivors from the Vermont? Sure, why not? You're fairly far out of the fight right now. Alright, we need to open the range because we're too close right now. Yeah, we need to open the range. Royal Sovereign just had her engines knocked out. So we're going to detach the Royal Sovereign. There we go. There we go. Royal Sovereign, detach. Yeah, you're not actually going all the way home. You're just getting out of the fight for right now. So you're going due east. Everyone else is going southeast. Let's get this range opened up. Hopefully we can get some damage done before they really properly reform. Still getting hits on them, but I'm not seeing any big gun hits. There we go. Now we're starting to see some 16-inch hits on the Randolph. Good. And our 15 Westland Walruses approaching the enemy ships. Show them the fury of the Walrus. Alright, I do see a number of torpedoes heading in. In fact, it occurs to me that now is probably the best time to send in the flotilla attacks while the enemy is disoriented and milling around in confusion while we've got a proper formation fighting. Well, I wouldn't call this a proper formation, but at least we've got the positional advantage. Alright, let's turn to open our broadsides on them again. And then we can start doing some damage. Alright, how's our chase of the Georgia? Looks good. We are firing at her. Alright. We'll reduce speed to slow. Ooh, get some hits on a Rhode Island. She definitely wandered a little bit too close there. Alright, and here we go. So I think this slower speed might be a bit too slow. Impassable, why are you headed that way? I want you still chasing. Alright, let's take a moment to evaluate. How's that Randolph doing? Heavy damage, 15 knots. Good, she's reduced, but she's not out of the fight yet. We are getting hits on the Alabama, so that's good. Let's see, Iron Duke, who are you targeting? Are you targeting? Okay, so you're targeting the Alabama. What are you targeting? Alabama, Vermont, Vermont. Okay, what about you guys? New Jersey, Alabama, Vermont. Okay, that's all good. Let's shift you over to the Randolph. See if we can actually knock that completely out of the fight. Take down another one of the more modern ships. How's Royal Sovereign doing? She's repaired some stuff. Okay, machinery repaired. Yeah, you can pick up speed now. Up to 14 knots, and we'll turn you south to open broadsides. Get that front turret in action. Alright, Royal Sovereign had her fire control hit too. That's not good. Alright, first group going in. Torpedo bombing a destroyer. Next group, no hits. But the next group is going after a battleship. I wonder which one. Oh good, that's a battleship we could do to torpedo. Destroyers misunderstood, no hits. They're targeting an AV. That's not an AV, that's just a transport. No hits. Next group going after a battleship. Looks like Vermont. No hits. How's our aircraft going? Okay, we've got a torpedo group. They're back. Let's start readying you up. And this time your priority is battleships as proper. And I think we will have to resolve this in the next episode, because we're coming up on the 50-minute mark here. So we're going to draw this episode to a close, and we will figure things out next time. Until then, I'm Katori87, signing out.